Welcome to From the Frontlines. This is Jay Wilcox. I've been on a tour, a hydrofracking tour that is, interviewing people who are living in the gas fields of Ohio, West Virginia, and Pennsylvania. Today, my guests are Ohio farmer Bill Gorby. Bill's a retired factory worker who worked hard to get his farm. He's also a kick-ass bass player in the legendary Big Bill Dup and the Letdowns. Also with us is Randy Moyer. Randy was contaminated while working on a frack site. He's in constant, excruciating pain. He can't drive today. Randy gets dizzy. His vision's blurred. If he gets anywhere near a frack site or a compressor station, his body reacts violently. So here we go, folks, from the front lines.
That's the hydrofracking right there.
I'm gonna go up to Michigan and get my blood cleaned with UV blood cleansing, see if we can get all this junk out of me. I'm hoping to get a little out of me.
It's just so, well, it's left the damage already, you know. Even if you clean yourself out, you still got to deal with the damage that's going to be there.
Well, they put me on a disabled list, so what does that tell you?
Yeah.
But maybe I'll have enough life expectancy to see my boy grow up.
Well, they didn't put you on did they put you on long-term disabled or short-term disabled?
That's what they're going to debate here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's what the debate's going to be. Because I can't even drive my own car. I drive it a little bit around town, but other than that, I can't go on a long trip. You know, all that stuff the way I used to do is done.
Well, that's what they're trying to do around here. They're moving in just like they moved in around you up there, and that's what we're trying to stop here in Ohio. And you know, I'm going to do everything I can do to stop them from coming on this place, because this is you know, this is what I like to do. A working farm. I mean, we produce the food for people. And we need clean water, we need clean air, and we need healthy animals to feed people if they want to stay healthy. If they don't, which it seems like the gas and oil company doesn't really care because they're just unregulated and everything, then we're all going to poison ourselves with the food we raise.
Yep.
That's just how it's going to happen. There's no way around it.
Seems like no one's thinking about the future. You know,
at all.
Think about today and heck with tomorrow.
Yeah. Give me a few $1,000, $100,000. I mean, I've been offered, I could probably get $700,000–800,000. I got 142 acres here at, let's say $7,200 an acre. You know, I could sell out and move.
Yeah, but where are you going to go?
Where are you going to go? There's a question.
You know,
where is this not happening?
Right.
Or will happen?
Well, this is, take a good look at it now, because it ain't going to be the same. 1
mile across their hills, straight, the way a crow flies, is a well. 1 mile, just this direction behind the barn. I can see it from my fields. Fortunately, the wind was blowing this way, but they're talking about putting one over here, not even that far, half a mile away on this road over here coming in. So that would be to the west. And I'll be surrounded, just like you guys are.
Yep.
Surrounded.
Pennsylvania's surrounded. Death zone. Nowhere to stand, nowhere to breathe. Pretty soon you won't even be able to go outside and talk like this. Up there.
I'm fighting. I see that tractor right there. If the gas company comes up, you might want to get this. I'll move it out here, but that will push their car out of here. I'm not going to shoot these guys, you know, because they're just trying to make a living. They're small time, although they are like the messengers. You know, they're bringing death to your door.
Well, everybody's misinformed. They only tell you enough to make you feel good, and once you feel good and got your pockets full, then the next team comes in, then the next team.
Yeah, and you know, I don't know what the turnover rate is in that for a worker in the oil fields, but they're susceptible to sickness as much as anybody. Yeah. But these drillers,
I'm one of them.
But that's a tractor that's going to carry their vehicles out of here. You know, I'm not going to hurt somebody. But if I ask people to leave, I'm not interested, don't want to talk about anything with you, then that tractor will pick them up.
And I don't blame you one bit.
So
they're coming to my town too, Bill. So my little town will be, I think there's five wells around my little town, 3 going up 53, and I think 5 below me and 5 over in Blue Knob. So where do you go? They don't care if they make mistakes. They don't care if it's your water. They don't care if it's you. They don't care if it's your children.
And the sad thing about it is the people around here that lease don't care if it's you. It only affects them when it affects them. You know, just like,
well, none of them, none of the people that's dealing with all the money is out here getting any touch of this.
Well, the neighbors, my neighbors around me that have leased, you know, they're good people. They need the money. But they don't care if they're, well, they won't care until their water gets poisoned and stuff. And then that's going to affect me.
Yeah.
You know, and if I had my water poisoned and they didn't drill and it didn't affect them, they wouldn't really care about my water being poisoned at all.
Right.
You know, but when it affects
somebody else,
them, then they care. And why are we like that?
That's when they wake up and say, oh, well, maybe this ain't a good thing.
Too late.
Yeah, because nobody's taking none of this back.
Here it is. You got evidence in Pennsylvania. You got evidence in West Virginia that they destroy the land, that people get sick. I mean, people that get sick are actually like you coming out here telling people that you're going to get sick, and we still don't listen. We still deny it.
Everybody's in their own little world. It ain't going to happen to me. Deny, deny, deny till the day it comes. And when it comes, it's cry. Deny, 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 cry.
Because you're not going to change it.
No, it's done, man. It's a done deal.
Okay, you get your money. You want to move. Nobody's going to buy your house because it's worthless, because it's poison.
The thing is, where are you going to go?
Eventually, yeah.
You know how much of that stuff spread across the United States now? All Pennsylvania, you might as well say that's all death zone.
Yeah. West Virginia.
Yeah, where are you going to go?
You're going to go out to South Dakota? You're going to go to Colorado? They've done those states.
Yeah, there's nowhere to, you know.
Yeah.
You're going to live on an island somewhere out in the middle of the Pacific?
Well, while we're warming up and that island's going to flood and it's not going to be an island anymore like Manhattan, Long Island.
Yeah, no, all that stuff's going to disappear because all the emissions off of this stuff's just...
It's tied into climate change. It's everything, you know. I mean, you better look at this thing. Deny it all you want, but when you see a glacier that was white from a satellite image out of space 3 years ago, and now it's brown because the ice is gone, that's water that goes someplace. You can deny it if you want to, but look at it. We got a climate. Our planet in the last year went up 1 whole degree Fahrenheit.
Watch what it goes up this year.
In 1 year.
Watch what it goes up this year. You think the summer things were hot last year?
Yeah.
Well, last year was the hottest summer
recorded.
I think the average was like 53 or 55 degrees on the average all year.
Here we are in a drought. We're in a drought situation. You know, farmers can't get water, and then our watersheds, Muskingum watershed, Piedmont Lake, Tappan Lake, Clendenning Lake, they're taking fresh water out of there, these oil and gas companies, to move over to their fracking tanks, while farmers have to sell off their cows because they don't have enough water in their springs to feed them,
Yeah.
to water them.
It's pathetic.
No, come on.
It's pathetic. And you feel helpless. That's the whole thing. You feel helpless.
You know, you can vote against these people. It's in your hands. You can talk to your legislators. You can talk to your county commissioners. These guys are all for it because in a depressed economy where we are, in this valley, since all our steel mills have been shipped away and all our manufacturing jobs are going elsewhere, have to lease their property.
Forced to lease.
Forced to, to try to maintain what they have, and knowing full well that it's not going to be maintained that much longer.
Well, they just want you to just drop everything and walk away from it. I think that's what's in their mind. They want you to drop away, so, you know, just...
People can't even afford to drop away. Where are they going to drop to? They have no money to stay here, and they certainly don't have any money. They can't sell their home, which now has become useless to them. You know, it's not an asset.
It's terrible.
Nobody. Who's going to buy a poison house?
Nobody.
Nobody in their right mind.
Thanks, Bill. Thanks, Randy. It does make you wonder. You know, you don't hear this kind of show on corporate TV. This is Jay Wilcox, and you've been watching From the Front Lines. See you next time.